I am Roseman, the Magdalene, and I'm going to explain you a little bit where is that coming from, because what you think it's real, your identity it might not be as real, when you're going back to the oneness of your being, you have some information will start happening into your mind, and what happened to me, since I was born, until I was 7 years old, I was pretty sick. And my mother used to bring me all the time in that cathedral next to Quebec City called Saint Anne de Beaupré. And I was blessed there every Sunday. And suddenly, when I was 7, all my health problems went away. And when the cancer came back last year, I was living in Contrecoeur, a small town, 45 minutes from Montreal. And on the way, there's a small chapel, very small, that the door is open 24 hours, 7 days a week, all the year long. It's very cold in the winter. And behind the, not the crypt, but where you pray, there's a big portrait of Saint Anne painted, and it's famous to have achieved miracle as well. So I just, by pure coincidence, I stopped there and I saw that, which is pretty nice. But when I went, I had my second diagnostic of my left kidney that had cancer. That day that the surgeon and I had a big fight, and he told me, if you want to know, it's killing you. I stopped there with a friend and I walked. And in the middle of the alley, there was a phone. Somebody lost his cell phone. And my friend picked it up. And the last person who I had called was Rose, the name Rose. Rose, and Anne and Mary Magdalene and Saint Therese, it's always roses falling down on earth. And after that, I just went out, and next to the chapel, there is a small boutique, a shop of Amerindian folk, folklore stuff. And I went in just to see because I'm always interested by that. And the woman, the owner, was there with her little daughter, like 4 or 5 years old, and her name was Rose as well. So it was right after I came out with that second diagnostic, and I knew the world was talking to me, the universe, God was talking to me, and I was fine. So when I first got my computer, a program installed itself without, I don't know how it did that. And it was from Claire at artsong.com, and she's a channel of Saint Anne, the grandmother of Jesus, as well, because Saint Anne, she's the mother of Mary. And I was like, picture came into my the first thing almost. So I was like shocked. And in the same time, I was reading a book as well of Anna, you know, that teach me that it's like the woman, feminine power who've been the essence who've been quietly in the background, watching over the masculine power who wasn't standing on earth, which was necessary, you know, but always like taking care because it's Mary who had Jesus, the beloved. And from the time of Isis, Osiris, Horus, it's always the same story, Joseph, Mary, and the Christ. It's always a trinity, the archetype. It's a cosmic game that is instilling more love, through archetype. And she represents the resurrection of our consciousness. So really, what we're looking for, the Christ, the Savior, it's one self. One self. That's all. If you're looking, don't look too far. Look for yourself because you are that one self. And me, I've been sharing all my deepest secrets with you. Still am. And I wrote about all my scandals, sexual, drugs, addiction, and everything because I've been able to go through my darkness, my hell, and put it into lights. This is what a Magdalene, the order, does. And that is to help reconcile all our fragmentation of who we are, the beloved, the Christ, into oneness, into God.